and welcome back. Let's get started. Find a comfortable place on your mat. Eliminate as many distractions as possible. And get still. Move into your body. Close your eyes and find your breath. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling out through your lips. Just feeling and getting connected to the natural flow of your breath. Feel the movement of the inhale and the exhale. Lifting with the inhale up the front of the body, exhaling down the back of the body, feeling your tailbone ground and your shoulders follow. Your abdomen squeezes inwards and upwards. And feeling the head and shoulders stacking over the hips. You feel yourself become lighter. Keep breathing. Deeper inhales, longer exhales. Soften your body around the spine. Feel the shoulders drawing back and down, the neck lengthening. Oxygen filling the body up, creating space. The exhale emptying you out. Notice any colors you might see. Observing the body internally without judgment. Without expectation, without attachment. Breathing it in and breathing it out. Feeling the flow. On the exhale, tuck the chin into the chest. Let the head hang heavy. On the inhale, start to reach the right ear towards the right shoulder. Let the head hang to the right side. Exhale. Inhale all the way back, feeling your grounding seat push the mat away. Chest lifts, abdomen engages to support the head. Shoulders draw back and down. Feel the seat pushing the ground away. Let the head hang as much as you're comfortable. It exhales over to the left side, left ear towards left shoulder. Let the head hang. Breathing the whole time. Exhaling the chin back to the chest. And going back in the other direction. Left ear to left shoulder. Breathing. Opening space, getting taller. Exhaling down into the foundation, into the stretch. Opening the throat. Letting the head fall back and feeling the support of the foundation. Necessary activations needed to keep that foundation stable. The right ear goes towards the right shoulder. The shoulders are not lifting at all during this movement. The movement is only in the head and the neck. Chin to chest. Exhale. Inhale, lift the head. And reach the arms out and up. Lengthening through the fingertips. And then reaching over to the right. Bending the elbows slightly, pressing the left hip down. And reaching through the right fingertips. Left fingertips. Extending over the head. And then switching sides. Breathing into the extension, bending the elbow, reaching through the fingertips, feeling your foundation. Exhaling deeper, breathing space into the tension you find. Back to center, reaching up. Exhale, hands in front of the feet and knees. Walk the arms forward, extending the spine. Breathe into the body, move a little side to side. Exhale, fold. Let the head hang, let the body melt. Reach through the crown of the head and the heart as you extend with the inhale, maybe lifting a little bit. Exhale, go down, melt again. Feel gravity assisting you in going deeper. And then walk your hands back in, lifting your torso. Breathing deeply and extending the arms out and up into the sky. Lean back onto the tailbone, reach the arms alongside the knees and hug the knees into the chest. Lift the legs and flex the feet. Hug the knees towards the chest. You can grab the knees or the legs anywhere you can reach. Breathe into the squeeze of the core. Pulling the knees towards the chest. Pressing the ground away. Maybe releasing the arms. Breathing into this. Squeeze the knees together. Lift through the chest and the crown of the head. And put the feet down. Reach forward, momentum yourself to get up, or use the hands behind your body to walk yourself forward. Extend the legs, arms come to the front of the body. Knees can bend gently, fold forward. Press down through the foundations. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Tuck the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back with both feet, taking up space on your mat. You can walk the hands forward, adjust yourself as needed. Press through the hands, lift the heels, bend the knees slightly, feel the spine straightening. Start to bicycle out your knees. You can gaze side to side, any movements that feel good to the body. And center yourself. You can keep the lift in the heels and a little bend in the knees. Work on lengthening, pressing the top of the mat away from the head. Tailbone towards the sky. Right leg inhales up. Point the toes and press them into the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, knee comes into the chest and nose to knee. Round the spine away from the mat and step between the hands, bringing the back knee down. You can place a blanket or a rolled up mat under that knee for support. Press the ground away. One hand to the knee, the other hand to the hip. Get into the lunge. Hinging from the hips, allowing your torso to stay stacked over them. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out and go into the lunge little by little. Maybe drawing your arms alongside the body, pressing the toes into the mat, reaching out and up. Lengthening, opening the heart, breathing. Exhaling, arms down alongside the foot, hands planted, lift the back knee, tucking the toe, extending the front leg as much as you can, breathing. Push through the hands, lift the right leg into the sky and point the toes. Open the hips as much as you can and bend the knee, pointing the toes behind you. Press the ground away. Breathe. Exhale, right leg comes down, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Exhale out. Inhale, roll forward into a high plank position. Exhale, lower down. Untuck the toes, lift the chest, breathe into the heart. Open the space, lengthen the arms. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, press the mat away. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Left leg lifts up. Extend, pushing through the hands. Bring the knee into the chest, around the spine, feel the fingertips. Step between the hands and lower the back knee, untucking the toe. Push the ground away, left hand to the hip, right hand to the hip. Left hand to the knee, right hand to the hip. Moving into that lunge slowly. Breathing your way through what you find. Maybe reaching alongside the body and extending the arms. Lengthening, reaching, getting taller. Feeling the stretch and moving slowly into the tension areas with the breath. Exhale, bring the hands down. Plant them alongside the foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee. Lengthen as much as you can. Push through the hands, left heel to the glute, into the sky. Three-legged dog. Open the hips. Twist from the belly button. Press the ground away and point those left toes behind you. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. And walk yourself all the way to the top of the mat. Flip the palms, bend the knees, try to plant them into the mat. You can use books or blocks under the hands on level 1. Pressing the mat away with the backs of the palms and fingernails. Bending the knees as you need. And then peeling the hands up, bending the knees, finding a seat any way you can. Soles of the feet together, they can be farther away or closer if they need to be. Lift through the chest on an inhale. Side to side with the torso, shoulders. Exhale, start to fold forward. Hands can walk out. Press the knees down. Maybe the elbows come to the mat. Open the inner arches of the feet like a book. Maybe scoot yourself back, opening the distance. You can always pull the feet closer. Coming out of it, going back into it. Can be very intense for the hips. You can still shift side to side. Exhaling back into it, noticing the spine likes to round, and that's okay. But breathe length back in. Extend forward through the heart. Open the length of the neck. Exhale, let the chin tuck in, but keep the spine long. Push the ground away as you inhale, walking the hands in. Take your time. If you'd like to stay there longer, feel free to. Breathing yourself back to center. Breathing for a moment. And just feeling the connection to your body and to your breath. Anytime the mind starts to run, come back to the breath. Fill yourself with space, and then let go and soften. And draw the knees together, lengthen the legs forward. Reach out and up. You can bend the knees, reach towards the toes anywhere you can, lengthen the spine, the belly, and then fold. You can walk your heels farther away from your hips, pressing the knees down, tailbone back, folding from the hips and lengthening as much as you can with the breath. Let the head tuck so that the back of the throat opens. And then roll your spine all the way up. Walk your hips forward a little bit, especially if you don't have enough room at the back of the mat to recline. Reach for imaginary blankets and pull them over the body as you slowly recline. Reaching the arms overhead. Lengthen the body, reaching through the toes and fingers. Exhale, pull the knees into the chest, flatten the back of the body to the mat, and let them sway side to side over the hips. The arms can go out to a T shape. More support for the knees as they go to side, from side to side. And then center yourself. Wrap your arms around the legs. Give yourself a nice squeeze, hug into a little seed shape. Exhaling everything out of the body. And then relaxing the head and shoulders. Right leg goes long. Both toes, feet flex. Reach for the left knee with the right hand. Left arm reaches out for that T shape. And we pull the left knee over to the right side of the body. Twisting from that center. Gazing perhaps towards the left fingertips or straight up. And maybe playing with extending that left leg. Breathing more space into the body. Your right hand can travel towards that ankle. Twisting. And then slowly come back to center, both arms out like a T. Right knee comes in to meet the left, and the left leg lengthens. Other side, left hand reaches for the right knee, and we pull it over to the left. Gazing to the right perhaps, grounding that shoulder, twisting from the belly button. And maybe gradually extending that leg, breathing into that space. Exhaling all the way out. And then coming back to center. Hugging both knees into the chest, lifting the head into the knees and hugging yourself tightly. And then exhaling and extending, reaching through the fingers and the toes. Exhaling all the way out and melting through the body, getting as comfortable as you possibly can, letting go completely. Letting the breaths deepen. And the exhales lengthen. Letting everything outside of that space melt away as you travel through your body, checking in with every area, breathing new life into it, and exhaling anything that does not serve you out of the body. And feel free to remain here as long as you feel needed, as long as you'd like to. Keep coming back to the breath over and over again, observing the movements of the internal self, the energetic body. And drink lots of water and have a beautiful day. I look forward to flowing with you again soon. Namaste.